Aga baning konge, ngayeng hagani kapor, hagani kasnong, kabayay kajongpi kasnong Photkroh, yagaban penpa kajing small yoblay trakenra, nagamta kajing don lengkap kajongu, agajing yat enti kajonga, agajing kot kajing kya kabangang ayo, kabor kabangala yagaban let nakawi ka jaka shikawi ka jaka pagbabayin kini baro umday na kajing lakjonga baro day namar jongta umanga shanya uta walang unang punim banong siuspa jonga u Jesus Christ nalong kumni kamangalong day namar jongu at kumjuru hagajing yat nanti juga party ka voice of the people party kalong kumni kamagalong day namal kum kinungilam juga party nado bangis dang ya ke party ngilabo ya gajik shanya tang hobre ngimtot kay kabanja kay kabanong yagi nay tang kani kaway kabangi ikalong oble obla shanya om shimla e no ingi hado kani ka khlimat jong kani ka por ko minta khole shibun ba las ya kini giktin ya kijing yalam ka jongpi banpanya ikani ka meeting hakani ka por komenta ai khublei ya yi ba iba ai kiktin pediang nagam ta jongi nagam ta ka shnong khublei shibun yigi ke parlok hajong ke jongi. Thank you so much friends from the Hajong community for giving us a beautiful display and a dance. And thank you also to our Garo friends, our Garo sisters, our young Garo sisters for the beautiful dance. This is just a reminder. Kani detang kajingi pinkan mau yangi. Ba kumbolong hakari India ke bakrau. Ngilong kari India ke bakrau. Ba kajing krau juga kalong. Namar ngi dom hakari kari India. Yagi kenhon jat penriu ke bapher. This great nation of ours, India, is great because of the many, because of the diversity of people from different castes, background, culture that has come together to make this great nation of ours. Kalam kunjuru bakali ka jala ba it jongi, agani ka jala ba it jongi ka jala Meghalaya, lapalong ka daki kunhon jatpan riu ki bapher, but hagani ka shnong ka jongpi sos kemen bahagani ka shnong ka jongpi ki don hagani ka por ki parlok Garo friends are here, Hajong friends are here, Bengali friends are here, then the Nepali friends are here, and also Mandai friends are also here. Thank you for your presence in today's meeting of a party which was formed just 3 years ago. Khole shibun yagini ki parlok ki lawan yagaban slap yagani ka jingialang ka jongi hagani ka por ka jingialang jongka party ka barang lai slam jongka jingyat nanti ka jongka ai khuble yakini baro kilon kit kam jongka party ki balawan banya sno irade ban shimikarai banya don banta batani ka party voice of the people party ki paidbah ek my dear friends. I have few points to share with you. Ngaran langkat to kani kimat mga kwa banyasama peng jongpi hagani kapor. Snapha, listen carefully, my dear brothers and sisters. Kamat kabaning kong, kapoint kabaning kong, my first point. Kamayel hagani kapor. Or I know you play. Yagajing don kat kajongu hagani ka MP election kabarang shudap. I thank God for his presence with our party during the last MP election. But I could ya phige paidbah kebla ai ya gajik sham kebla ayat janga banyo ya gaban shakri ya phige paidbah kom u MP jongpi. Thank you my dear brothers, those non-Khasi friends of us who have supported the party, who have supported me, who have allowed me to become your representative there in Delhi. Thank you so much for your support. Khulay Shibun, Jaga jengkershan ke jongpi. Namar without the support kam ke jengkershan ke jongpi. Nganumla manyan kunni hakan kapor to be your representative. Bangan nong utau nomi khmat ke jongpi. But my kwa open tip ko give paibah. I want our dear friends to remember this one thing, that as your representative, remember that I am here to not to be served but to serve. Ngadon haganika kerdan kabangau ko utau MP am bangan yo syakri ko kipat babit anai bangan syakri bat bangan syakri dekan nongrem kababat kabakut dekan nongrem jongka kan nongrem blay kabam don haka kajingle shidang khamat kabam don haka kajingle don bor kabam don haka ya kajingle thok jingle syukor rai tangi kahok kata kadai kabakan nongrem choka party kan nongrem kajonga. My dear friends, as your servant, for us in the voice of the people party, an MDC, an MLA or an MP, he is not, he is supposed to serve the people. He is supposed to serve with all that he can, to serve without any discrimination, without any injustice, but to serve to the best of his ability and to serve with the principle of righteousness and with the principle of justice and equality to each and every member of the community, irrespective of caste, creed, religion. This is what the VPP stands for. So once again, and session, khulay shimon ko kipat babayin, kibla ayang akala, bangan long uta ushakri ujampi, pinong ikanra. You are the masters. You are the one who takes the decision to choose or to reject anyone. Demapi kibashim karai. Yagaban jet ne ban kentak yagita kiwan hakmat chongpi ban terwa ban shakriyapi. The Konga party as a party yilawan hakmat chongpi as a party will come before you before the MP election to seek your vote, to seek your trust, to seek your confidence. And sure enough, the shisha pila pediang yangi but pil ayat yangi yanga dan kapor bangan yo ikawan shakriyapi. Kabanga Kirpat, my only request to you is, please remember me in your prayers. Kanmau yang agak cindrai, bangala ekaban syakri hak yang pidi patma, bangala pan pendap hak that I may be able to fulfill my duty that has been bestowed upon me as your servant, as your parliamentarian. There in Delhi to stand for your right. Ban yang hak nakabanta ki hak ki jang people ki patma it. Kubre shibun. This is my first point, to say thank you to you, to Onong Kobe Shimon, Koki Paibabe, Kibla Ay, Yaga Jinkershan Yanga, Bala Ayat Yanga, Bangan Long Ushakri Jompi. Kamat Kabaan, my second point, Ban Punkamau Yangi Kapor, Kipaibabe, Jongashan, Photkroh, but Kiwi Gimon, Shaganaga Jingialang. Nakwa Man Gintip, Boy Baka VPP Kami. Why did VPP came into existence? Boy Baka VPP Kami Partai. My dear friends, if in our state, which is now touched 53 years since we got our statehood, nado bangiyo yaga jala ga pura agar pura itri kumai baning kong katna ispa nyupuar lada ko kipatba if kat haga state ka jongi lada gara sanshar khadan haga state ka jongi haga ni ka jala ba it jongi kala day ka sanshar khadan kabakat kon kanong remblay gan ongi kabalong kabam don ka jingle shiyang khmat kabam don ka jingle don bon kabam le thok le shukor kabam don haka ka jing bom sap nanong ka VPP kanumi partai. My dear friends, if the governance in our state, from the day we got our statehood till this very moment, if that governance is a governance that is for equality, governance that is with justice, based on justice, equality, without discrimination, without using force, and without corruption, VPP will never have come into the picture. Kata ka jing shisha, lada ka sinsar ka khada ka ni ka riga jongi, kalau ka jing sinsar, ka badon ka jing clear, ka governance with responsibility, governance with a vision, ka sinsar khada ka badon ka jing ijingai, nganong ipi ka VPP ka meet, but the state ka jongi ka muang kumne kumagamong. Our state would not be in the state that it is right now. What is happening to our state? What is the condition of our state? Ja ayo the state ka jongi, ni dai the state hakwa kari India, the way na the state ka badukatam, ka badunatam, the way na the state ka baduktam. We are one of the poorest state in the whole of India. Look at our education. Pwede ka puli puthi, ni don sa traido jong ka puli puthi. Pwede ka kakya, hano ka biang ka kakya. Look at our health facility, our health services. It is one of the poorest in the entire country. Our state ranks at the top in terms of corruption. Jangan jadi kabat kekebam kebah hajrong hakabedai bat corruption. Amdai ba ong VPP, not that VPP is saying Home Minister Jogari India Amit Shah. Baka state kajongi kadai ka state, awai di state kabajalai kajing bamsa. My dear friends, if corruption is in our state, what good do we expect from a state which is corrupt? From a governance that is corrupt. Kaya kababha kabami habaga susar kadate kam day show nagalanti jongka hot pat kajing shisha like the kababamsa. Day naman kadagadaw ko paidbah. Pia yo slow hi unday ba omnga pi ke basang basa asane pia or yagajing bambit bambiang kejing duna bat kejing diko kata hadin sampulai ligisnem. After 53 long years, people are still complaining. Education is poor, health is poor, communication is poor. Our farmers are suffering. Kinang rep kejongi ki or kijinjan, katnang rep katanang sedap kumbaong babun balang. Oh ki paidbah kamau. Remember, my dear friends, that in our state, 81% of our population, they are farmers. 81% of our population are farmers. Propaganda ke chispa kirikin nongra. Andai ja ayu ka state ka jongi, ya ka jalla jongi. Ngem don ka jing shan hakalyang jongka bam kadi. We have no food security in our state. Our state is one of the ranks the lowest in terms of food security. Ni don singa bangka ka masatwaido hagal yang kajing shan jong kabam kadi ladang imyo kabam nante bawan na satai charitor namte shanogin poi shibon ba kajing bam ke banyarap yang bantai kamet kaphat jangan rupi kidai ki won mante na ba balai kalong kumta. Why this is happening when 81% of our population they are farmers? Balai kam jak ni haba propway na kisispa kirikin nongra kono pat ni dona kabam kadi paidbah ka daw kalong ba amdon kita ki ban pet ban kmi bau pat nongrap jongi ki nongrap pe jongi ken yo ya ka dor ka biang naka jingmi ka jongki sha knyot kat sabagi thai. They are being squeezed, they are being exploited, our dear farmers. Dear friends, that is the reason why we, a few of us, decided to do something. Enough is enough. Bagi om. Dahil naman kadagadaw, habang iya kini ki baca, ngiyong kat tulabyang, haduk kat lo nganyat ya kani kalanti mangisya nyan ben, kalanti kabandon kajing kermen, ya kala syak le shisni. How long can we continue in this journey where we do not know where we will go? A journey which has no objective. Parla pahit ang Urusta Usim Solomon kari berkejat penriu kabandon kacing ijngai haka kan sasuja angai. King Solomon said those words, a nation without a vision will perish. A nation without vision will perish. We do not want that our state in 50 years that we will lose out on everything. Ngem kwa baga negeri ka it jongi kabau boy ula ay pinga lagalong ka khndo ka shop ya galong ka mariangs kani ka itana lani ya ki ki baton hapne jongka di ka mai mariang ka bu glelo ai bangit shudok shudam tang sampho tuli kisnam jo dia nanti. Only in 50 years we do not want that we should lose everything that God has given us. That is why they never can get down with a heavy heart, with great sense of responsibility. Jing sokya hagi jimat berkat berkaman sem. Nisas nang yaga party, the voice of the people party. We started this party called the Voice of the People Party. The voice of people throughout the state. The voice that is said, we are fed up with this politics. There is no point. Whether this party or that party, they are the same. We have experienced that in our state. Ngilamat yakini kijing sinsha. Nagaway ka party hadin kaway pat. Jaayo yung paidbah. O paidbah usa kamjo shikamjo. They know they paidbah. Am I right? That one party after another party has ruled over us, has governed over us. But what has happened to our life? No change at all. Right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
No change. We are still the same. That is the reason why we started this party. They never can get down, Miss Dang, you can get party. And our party, I am proud to say, and so long what only people get back. But they thank the voice of the people party. Sapet mapi. Hano ke party ke badan hagari India ro. Ke badan ya kajing ijnai. Search for yourself. You find out. Name a party in India that has a vision. Name a party in India that has a vision. I have tried to find out. There is none. Ampat don ke party ke badan kajing ijnai. They know what kadao. Hado hai India. Habang don hante Delhi. When I was in Delhi, ki kelinga. Kay kani ke party ke jamme. What is this party? A party which fought election without money. Ka party ke kon election Trumpisa. Kon look at job. How could you manage to win the election without money? And I told them, no, we put our faith and trust in God. And our party is a party which has a vision. Kadika party ka badon ka jing ijnai. Ba ka jing ijnai ka jing kalong. Ya ka ban pen empat pen bhapat pen kadur. Our vision that I told my friends in Delhi. Ours is the only party who fought election without money. We put our faith and trust in God. And our party is a party which has a vision to revive, to restore and transform the state. And you know what? Hidup ke ikam ke om kari India kadam kam ya kabukum kani karukam sutu karukam perkhat. Namaran dai tong bagi hapo jalan megraya ki pamat jinge kaleng kari India ki ma igri jinge ki barat urep uria. The common man they suffer. Urep uria umat jinge kemanga mapi mengimat. Syaknan ben de kita ki bangi legit bangi syakri. Those people whom we have elected to serve us, and when they sit in the chair, they oppress us, they exploit us. Kata kalong kating shisha, kita ki jok ki beriu, ki bahadian bang legit ki, ban long ki syakri ki jongi, ban yang ban yasait na gamta jongi, kini ki jok ki beriu, kinyan ban yang ay pi ko ki paidbah. Dahil naman kadang-kadang, ang day lang ka jala jungi, kaleng kari India, kimat ya kajuk kajingnya. Dahil naman kadang-kadang, hadin nyo pausan pelik Islam jong kajungya nanti juga India. Kadang day ka way na kijala, ka way na kiri, ka barang duktam hagapatai. Even in India, it is one of the poorest country in the world that is still struggling till today. Dahil naman kadang-kadang, ki ong kitiki polok po Delhi, kari India ru kadang kam. kum kani ka party ka party ka baton haka yaga ka jing soto baga haga sunsa kada kai ka bingi don kam kalong ban sunsa daga ka nombre blay ka ba blay ola bo bet warranty aga sunsa kada ka bo ong mewat bamsa mewat nyaw silang khamat tangi ka hok mele bat tamin im. Our party is based on God's principle, the principle of justice, the principle of equality, the principle where we are free from corruption but only righteousness and righteousness alone. That is our party. Kataga ka party ka jami. Dahil naman ka kataw, habang iya ka jinglong jaman haga ka jala jami, kapalongkan yangi hapok ka jinglam jangi ba ardan. When you run ba iya ka dur kadar, chong kani ka jala ba itungi. Kabay ong ladang ngimlay menta ano napat pat deha ka ya pat kapor ka biangtam. In God's timing, God let us to start this party called the Voice of the People Party, to take our state. But yang lain dia kena kerja lagi, tak away pat kalanti, kabang ino itu ke politics, kabang ilamat, ke politics kabang syuan ban penbik, ke politics kabang kular yangi, ya kabring ban yang kendo, ke politics kabang kular yangi, ya kata roy kapal, but anda lah dapat kata kapor ke sama election, ke politics kabang tang shisim, haga sansnam, jauh. Roy mano, par mano, paidbah uyai par, siai par. Kita kibengejit kilanang roy, hajua bong kibenta. Dear friends, the politics that we have experienced over the last 5 decades is a politics that come once in 5 years to promise us all the good things in life, but at the end of the election, they forget us. And we remain where we are. We are even worse than what we were few years ago. Kataganay, the politics, that is the politics we have experienced. And it is the politics that come and give us money, offer us money, politics that come to break our family. Given they distribute drinks and liquor. They're happy when young people, they drink, they become drunk and cause all sorts of problem, fights. Ka politics ka mga lamat ka day, ka politics ka mga penbid ka mga ka kyan, ban penjot pensnew ni kiyang kisam jami, ban penpat penpra, ban penyapher, ya ka jad ka kenjang, ban penyapher, ya ka shnong ka tao. The politics that we've experienced in the past is a politics which is divisive politics. Politics that tries to break our people in terms of religion, in terms of language, in terms of community. That is the politics and Voice of the People Party. Remember, dear friends, ours is a very small state. Kajala jungi kajala kabarit, ngidai kipat kibarit, balai pengiyo ya kajala bapurang, ngiyo ya kajala bapurang, dia kapol bagas kasorkar Assam, kadang kejintmu. Banten rong jubor yang keten Assamese hagi jaka pule bagi jaka tray jongi. Dear friends, let me remind you, one of the reasons why we got our statehood, it is at the time when the government of Assam, which was ruling our, this part of the state, this part of, of the region, when they wanted to impose, to force Assamese in our office, in our educational institution. And that was the time they had a kum ke kapor bakin nunyalam the kasi jantia bat garo ke one but on aim. We are against this move by the government of Assam. They are leaders from Khasi Hills, Janti Hills and Garo Hills. They said we cannot allow Assamese to be part of our official language, to be used in our school and so on and so forth. We have Khasi and we have Garo and we have English as our language that we use. We will not accept, and on that basis we fought against Assam. They are Lord juga takkan menggam bagi yang persyak ikan jala Assam, but misayo ikan jala Bapura, and on that very basis that we fought against the government of Assam, that we got our own state. Unity is strength, my dear brothers and sisters, and voice of the people party does not come to you as some people say that, oh, if VPP come, in places which is in the Khasi Hills, there'll be no more Garo, no more Hajong, no more Bengali, no more Nepali, no brothers and sisters. No, we are one. Voice of the people stands for unity and oneness, and that is the very reason in Garo Hills, we have people in Garo Hills, when they know about our ideology, our party's ideology, they are now inviting us, and we have units even in Garo Hills. They don't keep a pensuto. Oh, no one VPP te amdan jaka shoot wiki way keep more keep ki paradok personal kitungi. Nani ki way ki kunhun jat pendiri ngamat kodong. Amdan jaka shoot ki kami kadai ke politics ke mengimak hagi por ke memencuah. Kabaki parti ke bersukwa pan job election, pan job pan pra. What hadu ki yang kisam yaki senang kita. What hadu ki balangu. Ki wanra yang kata kaji fair, a voice of the people party, a young ban wanra yang kaji long kawai ko ki paidbah. Voice of the people party, we come to bring about unity among all our people, irrespective whether you're Garo, Bengali, Nepali, Khasi, Jaintia, Malam, Lingam, boy and wa. We are one in this state. We have to be united to fight against the politics that has put our state right down below. That is the reason why we have formed this party. They know what they're about. We call one rapat, one pelang kawai, kajitali kalau kabor. Yang kuat itu judge politics, dapat penpat penpra, dapat penyeper, ya ki ipat penreal, pan penyeper judge penyeper kenja, pan penyawula ia katakan nyam, pan penpat penpra the voice of the people party ka yang ya ka ban wanra ya ka jimilong kawai dai no makala daw ngi kwa an panshai pan soto ipi bakinum soto bakla. Dear friends, that is one of the reason, my second point which I said, to remind us why VPP came into existence. It is because of the politics that is the bad politics, the politics that is irresponsible, politics without division, politics that is full of corruption that has ruled our state, and we want to get rid of that. And to get rid of that, it all depends on you. Ban ratting kong ye kata politics jong kajing bamsak, ka politics jong kajing le donbor, ka politics jong kajing le sinya kemat, baru asyong happy. Day na kata hak jilap election kajongi, lakalang hak MLA election, hak MP election, ngi karupa ka siar ngimdan banai. Mereka mengidon banai kalau bangkrangnya kajing shisha, but they tang kajing shisha kabalah pelatih. Only truth and justice can help this state of ours. And during our election campaign, all we spoke was the foundation, the ideology of a party, that we are a party with a vision, a party that wants to bring, to ensure that in politics, a politics that is corruption-free, a politics that believes in truth and righteousness. Kata ketika politics cengi, pada halal kata, by hakal MP election, nangam semuanya. During MP election, I did not come to this place to seek a vote, but yet we won in 32 out of 36 assembly constituency. We have only 4 MLAs, but yet we won in 32 out of 36. Ngidan tang sawat KMLA, anda ngila job, haki life or neki life punya teliki constituency balai. Ngi job nomor mo paidbah desho paidbah obarang be, ore paidbah obatrang ore ba alur, yaga jengkala, haga neka jala be ecumi, haga sensar ke kadar. Nama lo dekok ke sensar kadar, tak kata, kapentran yang apa japi. If politics is a politics that is divisive, politics that is corrupt, we will be nowhere. And that is the reason in the last MP election we won because of our strong principle. We won because of vision, not because we offer you money or we offer you drinks or we lie to you. No, we spoke the truth because we know that only truth will set us free. Ni wan ban kran batang ke jing shisha, nawar bangi tep batang ke jing shisha, kabala ban polat ke phi badega. Khube shibun ko ki paidbah. Ngapoy siya kamat kabalay ban kabakado. I come to my last point, or the third and the last point. Ni don menta hagari ka samay jongka MDC election. We are here. The upcoming MDC election is right, in front of us. On the 21st of this month, we all of us, each and every individual, 18 years of age and above, has the right to go and vote. Baro kibla khaplasnam shaling. Kariti sinsha jogari India. Kala pankop happy yakabor. Kabor kabakordor hadu kata-kata. Kabam don spa, don hajar, don lot, don klor balabam tiat yaka. Remember friends, the vote that each one of us has, 18 years and above, it is so precious. There is no money that can buy one precious vote of yours. No amount of money, no crores of money is worth one vote. Our vote is precious. And on the 21st of February, this month, all of us, I urge, na tentu yapi baro, kibla pak khapasnam shaning, ban mi paidbah, ban mi shakwat, ban lek ban pendap hok ila kajong ka kamram. Kadai ka responsibility pi, kadai ka kamram kajong pi, kadai ka hok, kadai ka right kajong pi. It is your responsibility, it is your right, and it is your power and your power alone to take a decision whom to elect and whom to reject. They can bor kabo ka sarkar India ka ban kopapi yano ban jep yano ban kentai ka MBC election ka MBC election ka district council. What is district council? My dear friends, I want you to notice that district council is a reminder of our uniqueness as people living in the hills. Ka district council ka yung saki yaga jingialang terpong ka jong na jopi kom ki pat relum ki ba shong wasa hagin ki relum. But as British sinsha jogari India lengba ka krinyat ka wahreo kala itu yaga jingialang terpong ka jopi jonga. The sixth schedule of our constitution is a reminder that we people living in the hills, we are special. We are different from the rest of the people living in India. Kaktian katalit nyapher, karukam bam nyapher, karyam kabet nyapher, pekaturat jingsha nyapher nakiway nyapher denum dena nyapher nakiway pa. But ban penne pansa yaga daga jimlong kerpang jongi to preserve our identity. District council is important to preserve and to protect trade, to protect our resources. Banyada yaga khando ka shap, banyada yaga upod usam jungi, banyada yaga klaw ka batap. They ka kamram jong ka district council. They na makada daw ko ki paidbah. Kanya ka kernet ka wahnriyo. Kabangi i lengba ka ni ka district council, kamapaul lengba ka district council. Kalong kong ka state. The sixth schedule is like a shield to protect us from the power of the masses. Kabanya dai na kabor jom ki way pat ki ba kham khaw hagajing bon pat pare ki way ki ka spa kum ta tater ka district council ka state ko ge pat ba kabanyeng banyada ban penne pansa ya ka hok ya ka jinglong karpang ka jonga jopi kai ka baja lang bagin islam balik no kaba sosi kalong bagi ta ki babat ki ka state kita ki balong ki shakri ki mengelaje ki banjeng ban pendam kami tu ka state kai ka baja kila klat kila joga kamram kila klat kila joga kamram kila pendam kam jaga ka state katkom bandai ban pendam kam mano bala penjot kai ka dal bagi klau ki top jongi ki do kai ka dal bagi la do ki pot ki sam ki jongi dai namar bagi lagi shakri ngan ang yapi Kibangila jet banglong kita ke syakri, banglong kom kita ke nonge sak, kiban yang hadis council, banyak dah ika hok conga jompi kita kila klep namar kila dia kila biang, kila klep kila joga kamram. Dia nama kata tahu, the voice of the people party, kawan seperti paidbah. Dah kaman siam joga jeng sokya, wanang ailat si ini, ailat tinggi kini kenti. The voice of the people party comes before you to seek your support, to seek your precious vote. Kata kabangidon, kata kabangitran. Haga ni kapor, hangne ngidon neu sabda bamba iba overland imyong. Oba ka party ka ibit, yakaban penyang yu kumu kurtong. Nagani kanika Langren mo, Arpunre 26 Langren constituency. We have here this young and a young man, I would say, a man who has strong principle, ubreu, ubat scam kinongrim, kombalong ka party. Then naman kalagdaw, ngisa I like you for the principle that we see in this man. That is why, as a party, we have decided to give him the ticket from 26 Langren constituency. And this afternoon, hargani ka pormanski, ni wangen shagashnong gajongpi, pan yakajingkersan gajongpi, nakamta one usamlarangba, haka arpoi tarik, ayra tingi ko kipadba. Give us a chance. We have experienced different party who have ruled the KHADC. We have experienced Congress, we have experienced UDP, we have experienced NPP, and so many parties we have experienced. What have happened to district council? Kaya kabajay ka district council. Ngilama, yaga jeng sinsya juga district council. Daga parti Congress, daga parti NPP, ka UDP, but kiway kibabon. Kaya kabajay, hato don, jeng shingan dan jeng kerman. Ngilamang hiyan ko kipatma. We have gone down in many respective friends, and that is why we come before you. We seek your support. Ni wan ban pan yang kata kersan tapi ban I latingi hagadis council. Kabar don't come yang kaban pedem penha pen kladur kan hagadis council jungi. District council, the KHADC needs to be revived, needs to be restored, needs to be transformed, and VPP stands for that. Ka VPP ka yang kawan pedem pan bha pan kladur tangba baro asyong happy ngingem lah pan penpor happy kipata tangba tangga wai ka mga tips kam ka jingkersan ka jampi hagat MP election ngam artatel hagani ka MP election hagani MDC election ka jo ka jingkersan pinya gideng denem. You will continue to give us the support just like you have supported in the last MP election. I know for sure that our friends, our Garo friends, our Hajong friends will continue to give us that support. Yes or no? Yes? Ko hagani kapon ngakwa shwa bangan shong ngan shupan kanmau iwe idan jingetu khana ibeleng ko agbal ong bahwe ke shnong udon utau pukir udon kata sap ka bapula ka bleu ai. There is this here or a man of God, I would say, who has a special gift from God. Utau bre utau pukir lomba udan taga sap ka bakerpang. They have a one sa taga shlong dan arut kisamla kiwan ban test utau pukir. But kat bakilang don hangganti ban one utau pukir haga taga klaw ki kami wi papali. When this man of God was coming to this village, two young boys from that village, they decided, let us test this man of God. So while they were traveling towards that, to meet that person, that man of God, they got hold of a butterfly from the jungle. And nakilawan siya to bukir biong. Ko bukir, kobrei ko piwan siya kashlong jangi. Yato hagi ko bukir don ayu gakti jongi. Don ayu gakti jongi. What is in our hand, dear man of God? Tell us. What do we have in our hand? Don ayu gakti jongi. Bantang bukir samla agakti jongi don tapali. Awalam mo. that man of God said, in your hands you have a butterfly. Lalu they were surprised. How did this man of God know that we have a butterfly in our hand? Kumang tiap, yang toh ini kali usul kerja kali. Ya toh ini kau pukir, kadang kau balik pat, kadang kau imle kau bayar. Tell us, man of God, that this butterfly in our hands, is it a living one or a dead one? Dia kau imle kau bayar. Pauta upukir hadin tak tu kadang po musnap, wong kumno, wong kusamlah. Lalu orang bagaimana kau balik kau bayar? Pin kenyat kita tak balik. Pat pinong pukir labaklah, dia kau balik kau bayar. Lalu orang pat bagaimana kau balik yap pinong, pukir labaklah, pin kau balik kalahir. So this man of God, these two gentlemen, these two young boys asked that man of God, oh great man of God, is the butterfly alive or dead? So this man of God said, if I say it is dead, you will say, sorry man of God, this butterfly is alive. Look, it has flown away. But if I say that the butterfly is alive, with your fingers you will squeeze that butterfly and say, sorry man of God, this butterfly is dead. Kawamat panong kalong ko kipat kajing bat jing yap ka shong haga kti jong pi jonga. Life and death is in your hands. Arfloi trik chow ni upanai to pin shem ni kanai komba ka party ka throng ban pen bha pen kladur yagan ka district council dakatagat sinshar khadar kabakat kon ka nong remblay kabandon ka jing le abstop kabandon ka jing le don bor kabam nyaw siang khabat yan no nei tangi ka hok bat ka jing shisha phimon man le penta man mo on 21st, my dear friends, 21st is a day where we can decide to restore, to revive, restore and transform KHADC with God's principle of truth and righteousness to govern our KHADC, which is in dire need of God's principle in the governance. Ni donkan paidbah ini, yaga sansar ka khadar, kaba katkon ka nong remblay ngan olipi, ladang ni bakar, ngan olipi, ngan ayusho, pen hapan yai mat, yai beteng, yaga ni kecing kodek, haga ni kejiat nanti, haga jikem jopi, ni yang haga ni kapor, naga benta banyok kata kenam keburang, nengirwan naga benta bangin leye, tang bangan leye, sompat habi ki paidbah ini.